Okay, everyone, welcome to another episode of OtterDelicious. Remember, what is OtterDelicious? OtterDelicious is Otterbein Senior Life's own culinary show. Okay, we're not going to say cooking show, and look who just walked in. We'll tell you about that person in just a little bit. Remember, OtterDelicious is our own culinary show. We're not going to say cooking show because it doesn't always have to be a cooking show. We can be interviewing dietitians, interviewing residents, whatever. But we want you to tune in every Tuesday at 2 p.m. If you are not in front of your TV, don't forget, log into your Touchdown app. You can be in Florida, as some of our residents are right now, and still be a part of our OtterDelicious episode. This is our third episode. First episode, we were live at Otterbein Franklin. Second episode, we were live at Otterbein Sunset Village with a resident taking ownership of our OtterDelicious. Don't forget, we will do this every Tuesday at 2 p.m. And today we are where? We are at the beautiful, robust campus of Otterbein, Lebanon. A little bit info for you about Otterbein, Lebanon. Kind of a small place, not just joking. Otterbein, Lebanon is about 1,400 acres. We have about 1,000 residents, about 400 partners. Those are our employees, okay? Our home office is across the street. We have over 14 dining venues. A fine dining restaurant called 1912. That is after the year Otterbein was built. We have our Great Wave Cafe, which is a 100-seat bistro. We have our Koi Cafe, which is an outdoor patio cafe that sits on the water. Just some of our dining venues here at Otterbein, Lebanon. Who do we have today? Our executive chef, Chef James. Chef James, tell us a little bit about you.
Thank you, Drew. So my name is James Blythe. I have been the executive chef here at Otterbein for about 2.5 years now. But I've been employed as a partner with Otterbein for a little over 5 years. I started off as a sous chef here, working in 1912 and our main kitchen, and I've worked my way up to executive chef. So I'd like to welcome you all here today and thank you for being with us. So today I'm going to do a little demonstration of a couple of our dishes that we have. One of them is our Asian salad with crispy chicken. It's very, very good, very popular. And then I'm also going to feature tonight's main entree, which is shrimp and grits. Very excited for you all to be with us and to see what we're doing here at Otterbein, Lebanon. And I also want you to keep in mind that both of these items that I'm going to show you today are on the menu. You can find them in our 5-week rotation. And again, if you haven't been by before, please stop by and see us. You will definitely enjoy what you're experiencing. So I'm going to start off with a little bacon that I chopped. It's applewood smoked bacon, but you can use whatever you like. Got my pan preheated here, as you probably saw me doing while Drew was talking. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop that in there. And I'm going to get that working. You already hear that little sizzle.
Yes.
So we're going to cook this, not like you would normally cook bacon. We're going to cook this just till it's kind of released some of the bacon grease out of it and starts to get, I'd say, halfway cooked is what we're looking for. And the reason why we're going to do that is because we have some other ingredients that we need to throw in there as well and let that cook with that bacon grease so it gets all that flavor. One of the little tips I'd like to show you too is that if you want to add a little bit of extra flavor to what you're cooking, like this shrimp and grits here, or this bacon, you can add just a little tiny bit of butter, which is what I just added here. That's going to help accelerate the cooking process here. In the meantime, while I'm letting that bacon cook, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my pot warming up for my grits. Now, most of you at home might use water for your grits. I do not. I use whole milk, vitamin D milk, whichever one. Helps give it more of a full flavor. I'm going to use probably about 3 to 4 cups of this, which is more than enough for the amount that I'm going to do.
So, Chef James, have you made your shrimp and grits here for the residents before?
Yes, Drew. As I was explaining earlier, this is on our menu. This is actually going to be featured tonight, Tuesday night, April 16th, in our dining room, 1912. So If you like shrimp and grits, I highly suggest you come down and see us. You will definitely enjoy it.
So one thing at our other communities out there, one thing about OtterDelicious we would like for you to do, if you see something on the show that you have not had at your community, reach out to your chef, okay? Let your chef know, hey, we would like to see shrimp and grits on the menu one day.
Absolutely. All right, so we've got this sauteing up. You can kind of see where it's at. It's starting to get about halfway there. We'll let it go for another minute or two, and then I'm going to add some fresh sliced whole mushrooms. We're going to let those two cook together for a couple minutes.
Now, Chef James, can I tell you a secret?
You can tell me anything you want, Drew.
Many people don't know this, but I've always been around shrimp and grits. I'm a big shrimp fan. I am from the South. I have never tried shrimp and grits.
Well, Drew, I would have to ask you how you were from the South and have managed to miss the shrimp and grits, as this is a typical Southern dish.
It is.
However, I definitely have added my own twist on it, my own play on it for Otterbein. So, again, it's something that if you haven't had, you were in for a treat. Drew, if you're going to try some today, you're going to be in for a treat.
I definitely will be trying it.
So I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms. I've got enough fat release. I'm going to add those, and I'm going to saute those up together for just a couple minutes till the mushrooms start to kind of cook about 3/4 of the way down.
So, Chef James, one thing that people do in OtterDelicious, they either text in or call in, okay? They either text in or call in and let us know things. You might know somebody by the name of Rhonda. Rhonda, your director of programs here at Otterbein Lebanon. She has just texted in and said, there is Otterbein Lebanon's award-winning chef, Chef James.
Oh, well, thank you for the shout-out, Rhonda, and thank you for being here with us. And I would like to have you in the dining room at some point as well to try some of our amazing dishes. So
Okay.
if you haven't already.
Guess what? Something we said we were going to start this episode. I know everybody might not do it, but we're going to start something. You will win a small prize. The first resident who calls in from each community. The first resident that calls in from each community, you will win a small prize today. What's the phone number? 513-581-6044. What's that phone number again? 513-581-6044. One resident from each community in the next 5 minutes will win something. Okay.
Look forward to your call. Pick up that phone. Let's go. All right, while this is cooking in the background, I'll stop my cream here from heating up. I'm going to do this Asian salad for you really quick.
Yes,
so
Ms.
we start
Rhonda.
here with our mixed greens. A little bit of mesclun mix, spring mix, however you want to word it. With,
OtterDelicious.
some romaine mixed in that. I've got some fresh red
Mr.
onion.
Jim Hogarth, we are writing
Just going to sprinkle that on.
And
I'm going to
we will
angle
let
this
you
down
know
so you
what
guys
you
can
want,
see this
sir.
better. We've got some fresh red pepper. Just going to sprinkle that on as well.
When I hang up, we will say your name.
Some shaved and de-seeded cucumber.
Okay, bye.
We'll sprinkle that on as well. A little bit of red cabbage. You can't have one of these salads without it. Adds a nice crunch, nice little texture to it. I'm just going to do a little bit of that. There's plenty of fiber for us. We've got some mandarin oranges. I'm just going to sprinkle those on as well.
You won't, if you don't believe it, Chef James, we already had someone call in. We had a resident by the name of Mr. Jim Hogarth from Otterbein Franklin call in. He was our first person to call in, but we actually also had a partner who tried to call in, and we told him this was for residents. But thank you, partners, for watching as well, too.
Well, congratulations, Jim, and thank you for calling. All right, I'm going to go back down to the salads and finish it off. I just got a little bit of fresh sliced green onion here. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on just for the flavor and the color. All right, and then off camera, I'm going to take these house-made chicken tenders. So these are house-made buttermilk marinated chicken tenders. It's our own recipe of breading, the flour mix for it, everything. So we fry those to perfection. These are also available as an alternative in 1912, 7 days a week. All right, so while you're watching the salad, I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to cut these up. I'm also going to give our shrimp and grits beginning pan over here just a little toss.
Don't forget, as Chef James is steady cutting up, and don't forget also, before I say this, we have our camera pointed down right now so you can see the items that he is making. Don't worry, you'll see our faces again soon. If you're just now tuning in, don't think anything's wrong. And don't forget, our OtterDelicious Senior Olympics will be our 5th annual one this year, September the 19th at St. Mary's, okay? Which will also be our 5th annual Taste of OtterDelicious.
All right, definitely come join us. This is an event you do not want to miss. So right here, I have some of our house-made sesame ginger vinaigrette. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle some of that over the salad, like so. And you can do that however much you desire if you want to make this at home. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. And for flavor and texture as well, no salad, Asian salad would be complete without fried wontons. These are also house-cut, house-made. You can, if you don't want to do these at home, you can actually pick these up at your local supermarket. And there you have it, folks. This is our crispy chicken Asian salad that we served in 1912.
Now, is this something I can try right now, or is this just a display, or what, Chef?
Well, it's so pretty, Drew, but I tell you what, it's pretty enough to eat if you'd like to try some.
Now, everyone, I'm not going to eat the whole thing,
yes,
but...
you will. All right, guys, so real quick, while Drew's trying that, we've got our shrimp and grits beginnings where we want it. I'm going to go ahead and add some tomato juice. I'm going to bring this over here so that it don't sizzle too much. All right. So we've got that on. We've got that sizzling. I better get my cream back going. I don't want to forget that. One of the things about shrimp and grits that I like to add is a little bit of ancho chili. Don't worry, that is a very mild pepper. It has a very smoky flavor. That's part of the reason why I use the applewood smoked bacon, is because the name of the game with this, at least for my preference here at OtterDelicious, is a smokiness. So, and you'll find that down south too. There's a lot of smoky flavor in shrimp and grits. So, got that going. I'm going to add just a little bit of granulated garlic to it, just for flavor and seasoning. I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprika, again for that smoky flavor. And then I've also got here some Old Bay seasoning. Now, you can use a variety of seasonings such as celery seed, celery salt, whichever one you prefer, the paprika, things like that. One good thing about Old Bay, it has all that mixed into it already. So I just grabbed this for convenience. It's ready to go. But this is also the same seasoning I use in our shrimp and grits here at OtterDelicious. I'm going to go ahead and give this a little stir.
Okay, Chef.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I ate more than what I thought.
I'm not mad at you.
It is delicious. My question is, you said so that is available.
That is one of our menued items.
In restaurant 1912.
In restaurant 1912, yes, sir.
Okay, and do you have, just curious, do you have that as an available salad and also a traditional chef salad, or is that your salad?
Well, right now that's a special salad. However, in 1912, as one of the daily alternates that you can get, we have a chef salad that you can get. We also have a chopped salad that you can get. Most of those, if you prefer, come with a fresh piece of grilled chicken. Or you can get it vegetarian, however you like.
Wow.
So I have got these grits going. I've just added a little bit here, stirring it as we go, and we just want to watch this and let it cook for around 5 minutes. They are instant grits. I know that a lot of Southerners will not use quick grits, but we're here in Ohio, so I'm going to say it's okay. Plus, we're a little pressed for time here. All right. So we're at the stage where our sauce has begun to reduce, as you can see there, which is what we're looking for. I'm going to add a little bit of that ancho pepper to it just to give it that little boost in flavor. And we are almost ready to add our shrimp to this. Pardon me, Drew.
No problem. Chef James, we just had somebody who said they're going to stop in on our studio audience here in a little bit. They wanted to taste your food, so we'll see.
Well, good. I look forward to that. While we are waiting on this to finish up, I'm going to go ahead and give this a fresh squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Sorry for the tongue twister there. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're ready to add our shrimp. So I've just dropped one. That's okay.
It's okay.
That one's for the dogs, I guess. So we are going to just let that go until the shrimp cooks. That'll take somewhere around 4 to 6 minutes, just depending. I'm going to go ahead and add one more drop of a little bit of tomato juice to it, just so we don't reduce too far down. But it'll be okay because it will come right back out as far as the reduction goes. So
I have a question, Chef James.
Yes, sir.
As we go to our different communities, we talk to different chefs. I talked to a chef yesterday, and a big thing that came up is the different types of residents that we are having nowadays. And their different likes and tastes, and how majority residents used to all be meat and potatoes type residents when it comes to food. And now, we're getting a lot of residents who are wanting more than just meat and potatoes. As I'm looking at your shrimp, have you ever thought about here at Lebanon? Have you ever talked to any residents? Has anybody been curious about, I'm not a big fan of this, that's just me, but sushi? Has anybody talked about, hey, will we ever have sushi here? Or have you ever had any residents ask you that as they're coming in, new residents and such?
Well, we've absolutely had that question pop up, not just from some new residents, but some residents that have lived here for several years.
Okay.
They would like to see sushi here and there. And as a matter of fact, every now and then we do offer sushi. We just had an event not long ago called the Oscars.
Yes, sir.
If you remember that, or if any of you out there attended that. Lebanon placed #1, by the way. That's all right. So on our seafood bar, we had a big ice sculpture and a big seafood display, and on that was 2 different types of sushi. One with crab and one that was with lobster. We had some wasabi, if you preferred that, and then we made our own like soy and sesame dipping sauce for your sushi. And let me tell you, by the end of the night, I ran out of sushi, and I had over 400 slices of sushi, 400 individual pieces for people to try.
So that is definitely something here on your campus that it sounds like some of your residents would like to see more of. Might not necessarily be on a daily basis, but...
Maybe not on a daily basis, no. But as far as knowing that there are residents here that like it, that is a definite plus, sir.
Okay, shrimp and grits.
We are almost there. We're just waiting on these shrimp to finish up.
Take your time, Chef. On my way here, I did not know. I knew we would be filming today. I did not know what Chef James had up his sleeve. I'll have to say, the first 3 episodes of OtterDelicious, everybody has impressed me, from the Franklin community, starting with Chef Jason, to our resident in Sunset Village, Mr. Richard, with his scram from last week. And now we have Chef James. I love how we're showing our different variety of options that we could do.
Absolutely, Drew. And, let me tell you, we have a 5-week cycle, so there's 35 different lunches, 35 different dinners. And honestly, I really shouldn't leave it out. We have 35 different breakfasts as well. Each one is different every day. It's unique in its own way, and they are very tasty. However, with that being said, for dinner every night in 1912, there is always at least one alternative. Drew, I think we timed out here. I'm not sure. Unless that was just a warning. So we might be coming up on our 30 minutes, folks.
We're okay.
All right, so what I was saying is we have a variety of alternates that we put out every night. They're all chef-made, house-made.
Maybe we did.